Well, good morning. It is July 23rd. I'm going to call it day 75 still, because those were unplanned zeros. So Ken from Camp 43 just dropped me off at the trailhead and hiking northbound again. So, see how this goes. I got some ibuprofen going in me. Somebody at the hostel had some KT tape, and so I've got some KT tape on in the area that I've been having issues, so hopefully that helps a little bit as well. And I'm just gonna see how we do. Plan for today is a little over 10 miles. Climb Saddleback, the Horn, and Saddleback Junior. And then the goal is to get to Poplar Ridge Lean-To. We'll see how it go from there. All right, so as always, if I see anything interesting, like, well, hold on, let me back up a step. So we have this little bridge here, and yeah, it's just a stream. So like always, if I see anything interesting, I'll grab a picture or some video. But for now, here's what the trail looks like. About 2.5 miles into the hike, and here we have Ethel Pond. So I'm getting close to the peak of Saddleback Mountain. There's not going to be any good views today because of the weather. Maybe later in the day. But here's what the actual mountain looks like. Actually, have decent visibility right now. About 15 minutes ago, the visibility was probably about 100 feet. And now I can see quite a ways. You can see there's another hiker there in the distance. I'm gonna keep going. So I stopped for a break, some lunch on the Horn, and a little breeze, and the sun's trying to push those clouds off the peaks. You can see a little bit ahead. And it's still pretty cloudy. I think we're gonna have any really good views today. All right, so now I'm done. I got to get to Saddleback Junior and then to my site. So I got about 3.3 miles left, I think. All right, well, I made it to Poplar Ridge shelter. It was the plan for today, so I got through what I needed to. Um, and the muscle in my knee started acting up again, coming down from the horn, which was the second peak. So it started hurting about, with about 3.5 miles left. So I'm just going to have to bear with it. Maybe make some changes to how I'm treating it. I'll have to do that when I get to the next town, which is in 2 days. But I'm gonna have to also maybe decrease the miles some, which is kind of tricky. All right, you decrease the miles, and you got to carry more food. I mean, I was able to do 10 today, and I think I pretty much have. If I can do 11 tomorrow, 11 point something tomorrow, then that leaves 10 for the next day, and I'll just have to leave a little earlier. Today I started late because I was at the hostel, and they only leave at certain times, and so I wasn't actually on the trail until probably 8 o'clock, which is kind of a late start. So I'll have to try and get up and get moving and get out of camp a little earlier tomorrow, so I can try and get into the next site a little earlier, and have a little bit more time to get set up and everything. But I mean, overall I did okay. It was just slow going, which is normal around here, right? There, slow going is normal, but I had to go extra slow, just because my leg just didn't, it hurts. It hurts on the climbs and descents, and so I'm adjusting the way I move to try and minimize the amount I'm using that muscle, and it's not fun. So I'll get through the next 2 days and go from there. Yeah, but and I didn't get any good views even today. So it's like I just did all that climbing, and I didn't have much to show for it, which is disappointing. But anyways, trying to be think positive. Looking forward to the next couple days. We got some more mountains, and hopefully the weather clears up some, so I get a couple of good views from these mountains over the next couple of days. And then after the next couple of days, it's supposed to be better for about 5 days. There's still some rain in the forecast for the next 2 days, and then it's supposed to be better. We'll see. All right. Let's see. All right. So, a big thank you to Dan and Heather Mullins for their generous support of my adventure. Dan and Heather both work within the math department on East Campus. Dan is a professor there, and Heather works as an administrative assistant in the office. And both great people, very outgoing, and very helpful, both of them. Dan has taken on a lot of side work in professional development, and I've had the opportunity to be in one of his at least one of his things, his opportunities, and Heather is always on the ball in the office, making sure we get our things turned in when they need to be. So thank you so much. I truly appreciate your support, and it really came in handy. Not that it's money comes in, money goes out kind of thing, but knowing that you and others had supported me over these past few days when I had to take a little time off, it was good to know that was there, that the support was there beyond just my family and friends. So again, I appreciate it. All right. As always, if you stuck through to the end, I appreciate it, and I will see you again tomorrow on the trail.